First thing they're going to do is put a bit of concrete down, and then they're going to build the shutters up and reinforcing bar, and then they're going to pour concrete to create a big pontoon. It's like an egg box. Basically, it's a big egg box made out of concrete that then the buildings will sit on. And the way we're doing it is they're constructing that in the bottom of the lake. We've taken all the water out. Once all that's constructed and the buildings can then be put on top of it, and then in about 6 months' time, put the water back in and it'll float off the bottom and sit gently in the lake.
There's a particular part of the site that we refer to as the wet grassland area. It's 12 hectares of recently restored settlement lagoons, going back to when this was a quarry, and we've been very excited about the way that's developing. What we've done over the past 12 months is excavated 2,000 metres of channel and 12 small pools, designed for a whole suite of species. Once they're filled with water, we're hoping that they'll attract breeding wading birds, lapwing and redshank, a lot of amphibians, newts, that sort of thing. And although the habitat is only just a year old, we've already noticed an increase in birds moving in and an increase in some of the target amphibian species. For the past 3 years, during the planning of this entire project, we've been focusing very much on making sure that any of the areas we're working on, if we perceive there's going to be some disturbance in those areas, then we've created other areas on the reserve that the wildlife can move to. And it's been almost textbook, the reaction from the wildlife. So in the lake where the major development's going on, where the visitor centre's being built, prior to that work starting, we'd done some reprofiling and some earthworks in a completely different part of the reserve, and all the birds that we've recorded in the past on the development lake have now been recorded on the mitigation works, which is really, really encouraging.